So, what's with the gloomy look? Left someone dear behind?
Yeah. You could say that.
Been there. So, Nordson, eh? You better buckle up. We've got some nasty weather coming in.
I heard. Sadly, caring about storms is a luxury people in my line of work are rarely afforded.
No, and what kind of work is that?
Special Agent, Violent Crimes. Central Bureau.
Well, shit.
You there. This is a restricted crime scene.
Hi there, I'm Vera. Your superior briefed you about me, right?
You're Agent England? Well, I'm Gabriel.
So, Gabriel, murders are rare in places like this, right?
You can say that again.
Yeah, I get it. Mind telling me about the attack?
The victim is Carl Oscarson, age 33. Stabbed to death by an unknown assailant. He worked here as a carpenter and was found early this morning by a coworker who's sitting over there by the window.
Got it.
Sorry about the state of the crime scene. We're not used to this sort of thing.
Evidently. This entire room should have been evacuated. Staying clear of the body would have decreased the risk of contaminating evidence.
Yeah, maybe we should have established a wider perimeter.
Yes, I would highly advise that for next time.
Got it. I'll strive to do better in the future.
Good to hear. Now, give me a second while I examine the body.
Sure, I'll be here. So, is this where you use your X-ray vision?
My what?
Come on, you have to be aware of the rumors. How agents like you are supposed to be equipped with some kind of advanced cybernetics?
I'd love to talk about that, Gabriel, but I'd be breaking the rules. Sorry.
Okay.
Alright, we've got multiple knife-sized stab wounds to the chest. I don't see a murder weapon, so I take it none was found at the scene?
That's right. All knives and sharp tools in the building have been accounted for, too.
It looks like the victim was attacked directly from the front. I don't see any major defense wounds, so this was either a surprise attack, or the victim knew the perpetrator. What about any potential suspects, Constable? Did Carl have enemies?
None as far as we know. He seemed to be well liked among the guys here, but the man who found him might know more.
There was a photo in his chest pocket. It's a bloody photograph of Carl and a young woman, taken fairly recently by the look of it. He's holding hands with the woman, but I can't discern her face. Too much damage to the photo. She's wearing a brass necklace. Could be relevant. My picture of Alex. I miss him. The reason I'm here. I need to gather my service pistol. It fires conventional projectiles using magnetic propulsion. It's loaded with 600 rounds of compressed alloy ammunition. The battery's the limiting factor, lasting for about 80 shots in quick succession. I already examined it. A row of personal lockers for the workers here. Not sure which one belongs to Carl. Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. There's a coin slot on the side with a coin stuck in it. I can probably pull it out using some extra strength. Hey there. What's your name?
I'm Alfred, Carl's friend. Well, we were friends. Now he's gone.
Are you doing okay? Do you have somebody to talk to after this?
I'll be okay. Please just ask your questions so I can go home.
Hey, do you know which one of these lockers belongs to Carl?
Yeah, it's number 2, second from the left.
Okay, I'll check it out. Is there an extra key for it somewhere?
I don't think so. As far as I know, Carl had the only one.
What's your opinion on the policeman over there?
Gabriel is a good man. He's been a cop in Nordsund for quite a while.
Can you tell me a little bit about Carl?
Sure. I've known him since I started working here 4 years ago. We instantly hit it off. He had a great sense of humor. He used to be so cheerful, you know? Always kidding around, always with a smile on his face. But then about a year ago, something happened. He became absent-minded and humorless. I know people can change, but this came seemingly from nowhere.
Huh. What do you think caused the shift?
No idea. Whatever it was, he wouldn't confide in me about it.
Why don't you tell me about what happened this morning?
Okay. I get up early from my morning smoke. I keep my smokes in my locker, so I came in here. I saw Carl lying in the corner. It was still kind of dark, so I thought he'd fallen and hurt himself. I ran over to him. That's when I noticed the blood, and I guess I was kind of in shock, so I tried to stop the bleeding, but then I felt how cold he was. I yelled for help. The guys came running, and then Josef, our foreman, sent someone to go get the police.
Okay. When was the last time you saw Carl alive?
Late last night, around midnight. He stayed up with us playing cards, which is unusual.
Unusual? How so?
Well, it was rare for Carl to stick around in the evenings. He usually went out by himself.
Oh. Do you know where he used to go?
No idea. He didn't talk much about that. Maybe he went to the canteen to meet some friends. Anyway, Carl seemed a bit anxious last night. He seemed distracted.
Got it. Thanks for the info. That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Locked. Doesn't look incredibly strong, though. I might be able to get it open with enough force.
Geez, try not to wreck the place.
No reason for alarm. I just needed to get this locker open. Postmortem, huh? That would suggest that he likely only... There was a piece of paper in one of the inner pockets. The note looks like it was written by a woman. It reads,
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
Hey, I'm gonna go check out the dorm. Where's Carl's bed?
Turn left and then go straight. I left the light on so it'd be easy for you to find.
Gotcha. Be right back. Both beds look recently used. Pens and paper. Nothing out of the ordinary. Clean clothes and sheets. Nothing interesting. Dirty laundry. Smells like machine oil. Huh. Odd place for a ventilation duct. Not yet. I think the witness knows more than he's letting on. A few more questions, if I may? Do you know anything about saffron plants?
Nope. I know we grow them in Nordsund, but that's it.
That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
Not yet. Gabriel,
Yeah?
what can you tell me about yourself?
Not much to tell. I grew up here in Nordsund, and all my family is here. The commissary is my uncle. He's always been the one who encouraged me to become a policeman.
So, how long have you been a cop?
8 years now.
Wow, 8? Must have started young.
Yep, started as a trainee at age 16.
I see. Do you know anything about saffron plants?
I know we grow them here in Nordsund, but I'm not sure exactly where. We have vegetables all over.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day...
Maybe someone can tell me where these things are. My service pistol. The battery. Huh. I don't think extra strength helps there. I don't think I already searched. I don't think extra strength. Not yet. I think... That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
I have no reason to display my strength to him. Looks pre-collapse, basically a glorified corner lamp. Got the coin. It's an old pre-collapse coin. No one would accept it as payment today. Looks pre-collapse. It's an old... I don't need to know his opinion on that. Do you know who wrote this note to Carl?
Afraid not. I don't recognize the handwriting.
Have a look at this picture. Do you know who the woman is?
Yeah, that's just some old girlfriend of Carl's from ages ago.
Is that so? It doesn't look that old. At least Carl looks about the same.
Guess the guy aged well. Any other questions?
You should know that it would not serve your best interests to hide information from me. By refusing to cooperate, you'll force me to escalate the situation with a formal interrogation at the police station. None of that is necessary. I'm only interested in finding Carl's murderer.
I'm sorry. I gave him a promise. The lady in the photo, Carl is still seeing her. Well, was, I suppose.
Why wouldn't you tell me that from the beginning?
It was a secret. Carl said they would both get in trouble if anybody knew.
Why would they get into trouble? An affair?
I didn't ask, but yeah, it could be.
All right. Tell me everything you know about this woman.
Carl said she lived somewhere north of town, but that's all I know.
Okay, I believe you. I could go and follow up on the Saffron lead now, but I think there's more to find in the dormitory. I don't think he'd... I don't think he'd be interested in that. I don't see how... I don't want to shoot that. I could go and follow up on the Saffron lead now, but... I don't see how those things work. I already searched. I've looked there. Both beds. I don't think extra... I don't think extra strength helps there. It's an old pre-col... That action doesn't seem... That combination makes... I don't see... I don't want to shoot that. A row of personal lockers to the... A few more questions, if I may? That's enough questions for now.
Okay.
I don't need to write down... No reason to show him my side. Gabriel,
Yeah?
do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl?
I'm afraid not. I didn't know Carl myself.
Okay, that's all I need for now.
Very well, Agent.
I found this in Carl's coat. What do you make of it?
Not sure. But it's a bit strange that the person who wrote this couldn't just tell him face to face.
Maybe they didn't want to risk being seen together. Or the note's author needed to leave in a hurry.
Yeah, could be.
I could go and follow up on the Saffron lead now, but I think there's more to find in the dormitory. I wonder who this woman is and what her connection is to the murders. Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall. I don't think anything about that needs...
I don't think anything about that.
Both beds look recently used. Huh. I've looked there already. I already searched that. I don't want to shoot that. It's an old I'll hold on to it. I don't think he'd be interested in that. That action doesn't seem... I'm pretty sure he's already dead. I don't need to write down it. Yeah, that's Carl, all right. A pair of large boots. That combination makes... I don't think anything about that needs to be written.
Wow. You city police have some impressive hardware.
Thanks. I don't see anything on your hip. That typical for Nordsund?
Yes, we do have an armory, but it's barely used.
That's reasonable, given the typical rate of violent crime in a small place like this.
Up until recently, I suppose that was true.
I could go and follow up on the Saffron lead now, but I think there's more to find in the dormitory. I don't need to use... That action doesn't seem productive to me. Huh. There are a lot of prints around a panel on the air duct. There was a small key hidden inside the duct. I think I'm almost done here. I should just talk to Gabriel before I go. Hey, I think I'm done here.
Oh, okay. Mind sharing your findings?
It seems like the murder could be tied to a secret relationship Carl had with a woman. But I'm leaving all options open.
Sounds reasonable. Do you have a lead to follow up on?
Yes, I have reason to believe that Carl recently passed through an area with saffron plants somewhere in Nordsund. Maybe I can correlate that with Carl's movements to the north of town when seeing that woman.
Good. Meanwhile, we'll transport the body to the morgue and have an autopsy performed as soon as possible. Do you want us to keep the area sealed off?
No need. I'm done here and won't come back. You can let the men get back to work.
Very well. I'll let them know.
By the way, how do I get to the police station from here?
Just head straight east outside. You'll see it.
Got it. See you later. Hey, what's happening here?
Bit of an electrical problem with some fallen power lines. It's being taken care of, but it'll be a while.
So I can't enter the museum?
Well, you can, but only if electrocution is something you enjoy during working hours.
What caused it? Did someone mess up, or was there some kind of environmental damage?
Oh, we've had a windy week. An old tree fell down and ripped down a major power line. It's in a tricky spot, and due to how the grid is built up, I can't cut the power safely without affecting half the town.
Sounds like a flawed design. Is that typical for electrical grids these days?
Not really. This power grid is quite old, constructed shortly after the collapse. That meant they had to improvise. They couldn't just clone existing power systems at the time, since those were reliant on service robots with negligible safety concerns. So yeah, now I'm paying the price. The whole thing is riddled with hacks and workarounds, each one more dangerous than the next.
I see. I don't envy such a hazardous work environment. How long will it take you to fix?
Hard to say, but it should be done by tomorrow morning.
All right, thanks. Hello, Deputy. What are you guarding?
The residence of the first murder victim. The commissary told me to direct you to his office before going upstairs.
I see. I'll go find him and come back later then.
Sounds good, Agent.
I don't need to go down to the ground right now. Looks like an old hovercraft. All right, so this is the town square. That building with the emblem must be the police station. I don't have a reason to enter the clinic right now.
I'm surprised the Bureau got their thumb out of their ass. It's not like they could find Nordson on a map.
I, for one, am grateful for their help. From what I hear, the person they sent is young, but quite capable.
Optimistic as always, eh, Kurt? I guess we'll see. Agent Anglin, we've been expecting you.
Councilwoman, I was told you'd be my bureau contact here.
That's correct. I'm Stina Ruth, and this here is Kurt Anderson, police commissary.
Welcome, Agent. Enjoy your trip to the middle of nowhere?
It was a bit bumpy, and way longer than I expected.
Yeah, that train has seen better days. You'll find your luggage in your quarters, just through the door behind me.
Thanks. I'll check it out later.
So, you were probably confused as hell when we sent you straight to a crime scene, right?
Kind of. I thought I was supposed to investigate a murder from last week.
You were, but unfortunately a second killing required your urgent attention. I assume there is some Bureau procedures before I brief Agent England about the situation?
Yes. Why don't you head to your office, and I'll send this youngling on her merry way when we're done.
Very well. It was a pleasure to meet you, Agent.
Likewise. I'm a bit confused here. Who do I report to?
Only to me as overseer of this district. The local police are at your disposal since they're legally required to aid you in the investigation.
Got it. How would you like me to share my findings with you?
Face to face, in the evenings. The balcony inside the local canteen is a good place to meet.
Okay. I think I have what I need then. I'll go talk to the commissary.
Good. We'll catch up later. Oh, but I have to ask. Tell me, how was it for you?
What do you mean?
Come on, you know what I'm talking about. We've both done it.
Oh, you mean the augmentation? The nanofluid injection?
Sticking to the boring scientific terms, aren't we? Back in my time, we used to just call it taking the blue. Come on, let this old lady live a little. Tell me, how was your first kiss with the blue?
A sense of enlightenment and acute awareness washed over me. A crystal clear lucidity I had never felt before.
I remember that moment like it was yesterday. What I wouldn't give to feel like that again. No side effects, I hope? We wouldn't want you to get compromised in dangerous situations.
Not yet, but I know what to look out for. Mild hallucinations, nightmares, burning sensations in the limbs, the occasional migraine. Things like that.
Yeah, that covers the usual suspects. All right, I think you're good to go then. We shouldn't keep the commissary waiting.
Damn good coffee. Nah,
All right, Agent. Would you like me to brief you about the first murder?
Yes, please.
Maya Strand, 41 years old, the caretaker of the Nordson Museum. She was found by the janitor on the floor near the exhibits early last Wednesday. Just like Carl, she was stabbed. No witnesses, no evidence. Killer practically a ghost. No signs of a forced entry, so either the entrance was open or she let him in herself.
What about her residence? Anything out of the ordinary in there?
Nothing, as far as we could tell. But we left the place as we found it if you want to have a look. She lived upstairs from the museum.
Noted. The crime scene is no longer intact, though, correct?
Afraid so. The museum is important to Nordson, so we had the place cleaned out pretty quickly.
Sorry to hear that. I guess bureaucrats messing up police work isn't just a city problem, huh?
You have no idea. Sometimes I feel like I'm spending half my time arguing with those fools.
One more thing. I'd like to see Maya's body, if that's possible.
Of course. We brought it out of the freezer this morning. You'll find it in the morgue, over at the clinic. Dr. Pearson, our physician, is awaiting your arrival.
Good. I'll head there when we're done. That's all I needed.
Very well.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
I'm looking for a young woman connected to the second victim, Carl.
All right. What do you know about her?
All I have is a picture of her that I found on Carl, but it's damaged and her face can't be clearly seen.
Tricky. If you had any kind of personal information, like an address, you could look her up in our records. They're in the drawers behind me.
Noted. I'll get back to you about this if I learn more. What do you know about the murder in the locker room over at the workshop hall?
Not much. As you know, the murder happened shortly before you arrived, so I'm leaving the matter in your capable hands.
Do you know if saffron is grown anywhere in Nordsund?
I think so, yes. There should be someone in town with more information.
That's all I needed.
Very well.
A small local greenhouse. A typical site in Nordsund, it seems. Looks like a logbook. Maybe Anderson records his daily work there. I guess Anderson has a colleague. It's a map of Nordsund. Looks like the center of the disc is hollow. Curious. Unmanned. Makes sense with no people in here. Empty. Probably for opening the cells. I don't need to mess with that. Low maintenance. My kind of plant. Looks purely decorative. No, I'm not tired. There's a bottle of molding resin here. Might be useful. I've looked there already. Doesn't appear to be functional. Nice big lemon. Small miracle to see it grow to that size under these conditions. Maybe later. I'm not that hungry. Hi there.
Hello.
Thought I'd introduce myself, since I'll be coming here a lot. I'm Agent England, Central Bureau.
Oh, nice to meet you. It's a relief to have you here. We're all shook by these recent killings. Sure, the doctor's excited, but even his morbid curiosity has limits, you know. After all, we mostly treat coughs and the occasional broken limb here.
I get it. I'll do my best to help. Oh, by the way, I'm supposed to go to the morgue. Where's that?
Down the stairs on your left.
Great, thanks. A portable medical kit with all the essentials. Various medical supplies. Looks like no patient is admitted at the moment. Locked. I'm guessing those contain patient files and such.
Don't worry, Maya. You'll be put to rest soon. I know. Sorry about the delay. I was needed urgently out of town. Oh, hello there. Me and this old gal have been expecting you.
Talkative, is she?
Oh, no doubt. The dead have a lot to say, you know. Sometimes more so than the living.
Is that so?
The living are fickle and prone to deceit. Once dead, we can't hide things anymore. Not from me, at least.
That's why we need ways to tell what someone is hiding.
I suppose. Psychology isn't really my field of expertise.
That's fine. You can leave that part to me. Now, I'd like to ask some questions.
Sure, go right ahead.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really, but I enjoyed listening to the occasional lecture of hers at the museum. She had quite an intellect, that woman.
So she wasn't a patient of yours?
Oh, she was, but that's all confidential, so I can't say much about it.
I understand, but anything you can share would help.
Well, during the autopsy, I noticed that she was unusually worn and feeble for her age.
Okay. And what does that tell us?
For one thing, that she would have needed help with the more physically demanding tasks of the museum.
Got it. Thanks. Did you know Carl Oscarson?
No. When I heard he was murdered, I didn't even recognize his name. I had to check my records to realize that I've treated him. To be fair, I've had many patients. But he must have been cursed with one of those awfully forgettable faces.
All right. Anything out of the ordinary in his medical history?
Sorry. Can't go into detail. Doctor-patient confidentiality, you know?
Keep it vague, then.
Well, okay. Let me put it this way. I doubt you'd learn much from his file.
Noted. Thanks. What are your conclusions about Maya's murder?
Most obvious first. The cause of death is acute blood loss due to the multiple stab wounds to the chest and stomach, 2 of which were lethal. The murder weapon is a mid-sized blade, likely a knife of some kind. There are some defense wounds on her arms, so the victim likely tried to shield herself against her assailant. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the killer likely wore protective clothing and gloves. The time of death was roughly 2300 hours last Tuesday, 5 days ago today.
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie. Oh, one last thing. I've been told that the second body is on its way here. If you come back later today, I should be able to tell you something about it.
All right, I'll keep that in mind. I suppose that's where the doctor writes down his autopsy reports. I think that's for collecting the ashes after a cremation. This might be useful. One last waiting room before the final embrace with the earth. Appears to be a small crematory. Multiple stab wounds, sizes approximately the same as the other body. I'd say the MO looks similar to the other murder. I don't have any business in the school.
Weekend's coming up. Great, huh?
Looks like you've got a head start.
All shoes repaired, all coats patched up. That's when you call it a day. Finish your work fast and you get the best food rations. Oldest trick in the book.
I get it. Well, enjoy your time off.
Gotta rest my mind, stranger. I have a long weekend shift ahead of me.
No problem. Enjoy the rest of your time off. Looks like an old filing cabinet. Not sure what it's used for. A neat stack of plates. Matching cutlery is nowhere to be seen. Robot? Drilling machine? Space rocket? I have no idea, honestly. Old Norse runes. A local custom, perhaps? Haven't seen them in any other settlements in the area. That's some strong stuff he's smoking, whatever it is. Hey, I'm Vera Englund, Special Agent.
Oh, I heard about you. I'm Rolf, the plant master of Nordsund.
A plant master? What's that?
A foreman of sorts. I oversee a team of gardeners who tend to our shared crops.
Got it. I have a few questions, if you don't mind.
Sure, go right ahead.
Do you happen to know where saffron is grown in Nordsund?
Perhaps. What would this gentleman have to gain from that piece of information?
please. Now is not the time. Don't you want justice for the 2 murder victims?
Man, here comes the guilt trip. I suppose those poor people deserved better. Now, 2 places come to mind. The greenhouses to the south, and a few crops near Mimir Road.
Mimir Road. Where's that?
North of the town square. Look for 2 large farming robots standing around.
All right, got it. What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
I'm trying to stay far away from that wisecracking quack.
Quack?
You heard me. All I need in terms of medicine, I find in herbs and plants.
And Dr. Pearson doesn't take kindly to that?
He should mind his own business is all.
Did you know Maya Strand?
A bit. She approached me a few months back about refining edible plants into a nutrient paste. I helped her plant some quality fungi for it, in exchange for a cut of the harvest. Then she got herself killed, so I guess all of that was a waste of time.
That's a morbid way of looking at it.
I guess so. I'm sorry about what happened to her, but I still gotta eat.
Okay, that's all I need.
Alrighty, see you around.
Looks a bit overgrown. Looks still and serene. Nice and shiny. I can even see my reflection in it. All right, this is Mimir Road. Carl came through here recently. Replica of prospecting, surveying, and defense robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum. Replica of multi-purpose cultivation robot, courtesy of Nordson Museum. Lettuce, carrots, and something else. The boot prints lead up this set of stairs. More runes. Seems to be a common thing in Nordsund. Oh, this floor sure looks squeaky clean.
It better. We spent all yesterday mopping it. Wiped all the doors, too.
Oh, just my luck.
Well, are you fond of filth or something?
No, but filth contains valuable information for a detective.
Oh, I understand. Let me know if I can be of service.
Excuse me.
Yeah?
I'm Special Agent England, here to investigate the recent murders. I need to ask you a few questions.
Okay, I'm Sven, the caretaker of this apartment block here. What can I help you with?
Do you know a certain Carl Oscarson?
Nope, doesn't ring a bell.
I'm looking for a young woman from around here. She's connected to
I have no idea who
Well, are there any...
I'm looking at one.
Ha ha.
I've seen maybe 3 or 4 young...
Fair enough.
Not a clue. I usually just see them pass me by when I'm working, and they
Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Apartment 113. Apartment 150. Some kind of code lock. Some kind of... He's holding hands with the woman. She's wearing... I don't even know. That's not the right... All right, got some clay. Nice and thick. I can easily shape it with my hands. A bottle of molding resin. I can use this to... I don't think I need to go...
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Excuse me?
Humor me. I need some inspiration for my poem.
Oh, I get it. What was it again?
A need, a guilty pleasure, something frightening.
Order. Sorting my notes. Chaos.
Thank you.
So, you have a poem for me now?
I'll need some time. Come find me later.
Nice, soothing sounds. An anatomically correct gentleman.
Howdy, Pilgrim, and welcome to Walter's Bot Emporium. Novelty bionics, pet androids, robotic companions, we've got them all.
Hi there. I'm Special Agent Vera Englund.
Ooh, here to solve the murders, right? What? Did Pop spill some oil when he lubed my joints this morning? I told you to keep my chassis clean in case of chicks.
For crying out loud, Nissa, just let the police lady ask her questions.
Oh, great. A ventriloquist act.
Oh, no, she's on to us. Fine, you caught me. The man with the blue hat is just a puppet that I'm cunningly controlling with a set of strings.
That's a gosh darn lie. I'm fully steam-powered.
You know, I'd arrest you for constructing illegal AI, but there clearly isn't any intelligence involved here.
Ha! That's...
See, if you were any smarter, you'd have a great comeback there.
Okay, Walter. It's time for you to do less talking and more listening.
Sure thing, officer. Just keep in mind that all of these are just harmless automatons. There's no real CPUs or nothing around here.
I'm not here to report illicit technology. I'm just interested in the killings.
All right, then shoot. Ask away.
So, what can you tell me about yourself?
Me? Oh, well, what you see is what you get.
A crazy old fart with chronic coffee breath?
Oh, quiet, you little rascal. What I am is a tinkerer, a craftsman, a father of machines. I cherish building them. I adore putting them on display, and I especially love talking to them.
I've noticed. So how long have you been building robots?
Oh, ever since I was a boy. I grew up over at the junkyard. The place was cramped with old discarded robots. I didn't have many friends, you see. So, I decided to befriend these machines instead.
Did you know Maya Strand?
Yep, I worked with her from time to time. Some of my handiwork can be seen in her exhibitions.
Ah, they got some robots in there.
Yeah, I assembled them from parts I found in the junkyard. Or the bot cemetery, as I like to call it. Sometimes I feel more like an archaeologist than a mechanic.
Got it. So, do you have any idea who killed Maya?
Ooh, I got a theory.
No, Nissa, it wasn't the big war robot in the main exhibition.
Why not? That thing is huge. It could easily rip people to pieces, or buildings for that matter.
I know because I built it, Nissa. It's totally harmless.
I don't buy it, Pops. It's got red eyes. That's a telltale sign of a bot turned evil.
What I wanted to say was that Maya could be a little odd, but I have no reason to believe anyone would want to kill her.
Pop's calling others odd. Now that's a joke that requires no punchline.
Walter, try to focus on the subject matter, please. Did you know Carl Oscarson?
Yeah, friendly guy. Came here buying spare parts every now and then.
Spare parts? Like what?
All sorts. Filters, tubes, nuts and bolts, various electrical gizmos.
Any idea of what the parts were for?
Couldn't say, but I'm pretty sure whatever it was, it had fluid in it. Maybe a water filtering system, a pump, something like that.
All those parts laying around, but do I ever get a working left arm, Pops? No, you'd rather let some carpenter assemble a goddamn aquarium.
I could replace Mr. Limpy with a water gun if you prefer.
Man, soon you'll even let the kids paint a clown face on me again.
With a water gun for an arm, at least you could spray yourself clean afterwards.
Do you know anything about a woman who was seeing Carl Oscarson?
Nope, I hardly even knew the guy.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Guess that belongs with the head up front. What's up with the head?
What do you mean? You think it's too big?
The robot head on the table, that is.
Oh, yeah, it keeps coming off. I'll fix it eventually.
Is the big guy in the back your mascot or something?
You mean Ufa? Nah, he's more of a concierge. He's sophisticated like that.
What does that tube-looking robot do?
That's no robot. It's just my teapot.
Not everything with lights on is a robot, you know. Gee, some people.
What did people use the crab for?
Once upon a time, this was the most popular kitchen model. This fella could take care of any food-related task. Except the handling of shellfish, obviously. Even robots have moral standards.
What does this little guy do?
Clean, like a mean machine.
He doesn't look very mean.
Looks can be deceiving. He's nothing but vicious towards stains, dust, and all of their ilk.
Looks like an apartment building. I don't have any reason to go up there. Nice spot there next to the wind chimes, but I don't feel like sitting down. Nice, soothing sounds. I don't have any business in the school. Sounds like a class is in progress.
But what happens if you do it anyway?
Then policemen or women will come and arrest you.
Whoa, harsh.
It's the law. We mustn't make things that can think for themselves.
But my parents created me, and I can think for myself. Did they break the law?
You make a good point, Alicia, but that's quite different.
Different how? I don't get why it's more dangerous to create a thinking machine than a thinking person.
You think too much, Allie.
No, that's good. You should always ask questions like these.
No need to go back in there. I don't need... Looks like an old... A small, unique-looking key. Any idea of what this key could open?
Nope, but it looks small.
That action doesn't seem... A thermos, presumably filled with coffee. I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
What do you make of this?
Not sure, but if you need to know when somebody came to town, I'd suggest looking in the...
Right. That's all I needed.
Very well.
The drawer is labeled Address Records. These should come in handy. I'll be able to match a name to an address, or vice versa. Let's have a look. I don't think I need to look him up. As expected, nothing new. I don't think I need to look him up. Not a bad idea, but I'll need a name first. I don't think I need to look her. Yeah, this just confirms what Anderson told me. I don't think I need to look him up. I don't think I need to... A small local greenhouse. A typical site in... Commissary?
Yes?
Do you know who the woman in this picture is?
No idea, sorry.
I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
What are your conclusions about Carl's murder?
Just like the previous case, the cause of death is blood loss due to sharp force trauma to the upper body. The murder weapon looks similar to the one used on the previous victim. The victim has a bruised chest, likely from the impact of a hard fall to the floor. This makes me believe that Carl was attacked from the front and fell to the ground, twisting as he fell. The killer then continued this brutal onslaught from behind to finish the job. Contrary to the previous case, I couldn't find any defense wounds on the victim. The killer would have to be both strong and fast to overpower Carl like that before he could react and call for help. It's certainly not impossible, but I think it's unlikely that a woman could pull that off without considerable training. This leads me to believe that the person we are looking for is likely an adult male in good physical shape. The time of death was sometime late last night, around 10 to 12 hours ago.
All right, now that you've seen both bodies, do you have a theory?
I think it's very likely that a single perpetrator is responsible for both killings. The MO is the same, and the murder weapons share close similarities. Both murders were premeditated. The killer came well prepared with the clear goal of killing each victim. The lack of struggle during the second attack could be an indication that the murderer learned from their mistakes during the first assault.
Okay, thanks for your input.
Think nothing of it. Happy to help.
What are your conclusions about...
Most obvious first. The murder weapon is a mid-size... Oh, yeah. I couldn't recover any biological traces of the murderer. There's no blood on her that isn't hers, or any traces of skin under her nails. This makes me suspect that the time of death was...
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
A razor-sharp surgical scan. Technically I could, but I'm not sure what I'm trying to do here. Do you recognize this couple?
The man is clearly the second victim, Carl. As for the woman, it's too hard to tell given the damage to the photo.
I don't think I need to go... That's not the right entrance. He's busy composing his verse. I don't have any business. Carl Oscarson was fatally stabbed by an unknown assailant in the Nordson workshop hall. Maya, the first murder victim, was brutally stabbed to death in the Nordson Museum by an unknown attacker. I wonder who this woman is and what her connection is to the murders. Walter sure is an oddball, but I have to say he's a breath of fresh air. It's easy to get stuck in gloom on a murder case like this, and some lighthearted humor helps take the edge off. Carl Oscarson, murdered at age 33. He had a job as a carpenter in the Nordson workshop hall. Maya Strand, age 41, was the first murder victim and the superintendent of the Nordson Museum. Looks like an old filing cabinet. Looks like it's filled with various handbooks for the 3 plastic trays. Good number. A few identical coffee cups. They don't look quite as clean as they should be. All right, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here. To share my findings. Carl, Maya's place. Let's see if I can find any clues in here. hidden safe. Locked, unfortunately, but there's the keyhole. A small It's a fit. Huh. Since this key was hidden by Carl, it looks like we have a clear connection between the two victims. Let's have a look. A few bags of rare seeds, a bar of platinum, some coins, and a book. The book looks important. I'll take it. Maya must have hidden it here for a good reason. The title is The Conduit Codex. Now, wait a minute. This can't be the Conduit, can it? Those crazy zealots trying to resurrect AI? I think this case just got a lot more complicated. There was a written piece of paper used as a bookmark. I put it aside. Let's have a look in the book. This was used as a bookmark in the book I found in Maya's safe. It reads, Consul PW, think new, Katerina. Some kind of airtight container. It's labeled nutrients. Looks like various plant samples. I have no clue what this thing does, but it looks like it could have something to do with processing samples. I already searched that. A trophy in the shape of a robotic arm with a plaque. Winner of the 2041 Annual Nordstrom Awards, Sebastian Strand. An old relative of Maya's. Some old pre-collapse gadgets, probably for the museum. Not sure what kind of plants those are. Maybe medicinal? Doesn't look like vegetables anyway. Looks like various plants. This crude bed looks regularly used. Nice collection of mushrooms. Looks like the edible kind. Looks like a hard and uncomfortable chair. Wouldn't risk falling asleep on the job in that one. Doesn't appear to have power. Just as well. I wouldn't know how to make heads or tails of it anyway. Doesn't look like I can enter the museum. Do you know anything about this book?
Wow, a conduit book. That's crazy illegal, right?
Yep. terrorist propaganda. Ever seen anything like it?
Never. I love my robots. Don't get me wrong, but those people are quite unhinged. Wouldn't go near them.
Maybe you already have. The Nordson cell has been hiding in plain sight.
Creepy. You better go catch them fast, then.
He's busy. I don't have any. This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Console PW.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to Nordsund? Kisses.
No, I'm not. So, the murder victims were likely conduit members. If that's true, their activities must be somehow connected to the killings. Commissary?
Yes.
Are you familiar with the conduit?
I believe so, yes. It's some old terrorist network connected to illegal technology, right?
Yes, exactly.
Wait, don't tell me these murders are terrorist-related.
I can't say for sure, but if there's anything you can tell me, anything you've heard or seen.
I'll let you know.
Looks like an apartment. I don't think I... I don't need to show him that. I don't want to shoot that. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
I don't think that's relevant to him. Do you know Dr. Pearson?
Yeah, everybody knows Doc Pearson. Kind of bookish, but I like his sense of humor. Dark and twisted, my cup of tea.
What can you tell me about Maya Strand?
We were acquaintances. I'd been helping her with repairs in the museum every now and then.
Okay. When was the last time you saw her?
A few weeks ago. I was supposed to fix a showcase for her. Odd thing, though.
Yeah?
I saw her enter the museum from afar, but when I followed her inside, I couldn't find her. So I left the building, and then she came out the same way I did, acting all surprised, saying she'd been in there the whole time.
Strange. Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
No, I'll leave her to her job for now. No need to go back in there. Nice little garden. Surprised it gets enough sun here. Looks like a small wind turbine for electricity. It's a map of the clinic layout.
I hope you can help the doctor.
A razor-sharp search. I shouldn't show him that. No, that's private. I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
What's your opinion on Volter, the robot maker?
Oh, he's a bundle of laughs, isn't he? Sometimes he helps me out at the clinic when I need to calm down an anxious child. Nissa, his little robot, is an amazing tool. First, the child helps me treat Nissa, and afterwards, I treat the child. Seeing the whole process in a safe and playful space makes them much more at ease.
I'm looking for a young woman.
I can't help with that.
Are you familiar with
Little terrorist or...
Well, have you ever heard...
I'm sure the ideology still thrives in place.
Right, but
If you're asking me, would I report a terrorist if I knew one, the answer is yes. But currently, I don't.
Okay, thanks. What can you tell me about yourself?
Oh.
So how long have you been...
Must...
Huh.
Yes. But we have good...
That's enough questions for now.
Okie dokie.
Great view from up here. I think they deliver groceries through there. Hi again.
Hey there. What can I do you for?
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Quirky guy, but he means well. Sometimes he asks me to come over and help with the kids.
Oh yeah? Help how?
Usually by playing doctor and patient with Nissa. It helps calm down the little ones.
Huh. That's clever. What do you think of
lunatics? Plain and simple.
I'm surprised to hear you say that, given what you do for a living.
Sure, I may seem like the kind of guy who would meddle with AI, but you have to remember that these are just puppets and dolls.
It's true. I'm not really a robot. We just pretend I am.
That's right, my lad. My family was almost wiped out in the collapse. I wouldn't betray their memory by supporting those nut jobs.
What do you make of this?
No idea. But isn't that Maya Strand's handwriting?
It is, yeah.
Oh, that lady sure liked puzzles. If I were you, I'd look for some hidden meaning in it.
What do you make of this?
No clue. But I gotta use doofus more often. Such a funny word.
I'm off. See you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye, police lady.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not really. I knew of her, sure. Most people in Nordson do, because of her importance to the museum. I hardly ever even saw her around, though. From what I hear, she was a bit of a recluse.
What do you know about the murder in the museum?
I was first at the scene. Poor woman. Looked like she had regained consciousness after some time and tried to crawl to the door.
Sounds horrific. I don't envy her. All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I don't need... It's a sketch of a museum exhibition of some kind. It's titled Path of the Pilgrim. That combination makes no sense. I had some more things to—
Shoot.
Ever see what one of these can do?
Once, in a nearby settlement, a wanted man from the city was shot by the regional police when he was trying to escape. A single shot made a hole the size of an orange. Nearly took his leg clean off.
Must have been on the armor-piercing setting. Kind of overkill for soft targets. It uses a lot of alloy per shot.
I see. In any case, I had to amputate. It was a miracle he even survived.
Did you know—
No. Sorry. Well,
What do you think of— That's enough questions.
okie dokie.
I had—
Shoot.
No. I shouldn't ever use—
I haven't, no.
What do you make—
The handwriting.
Do you recognize—
The man is clearly the second.
No, that— Are you—
Little terror.
Well, have you—
I'm sure the
Right.
if you but
Okay. What do you make—
New Katerina implies there's an old.
Yeah. What do you think?
I think he does a fine job.
Yeah, this place is surprising. What do you think?
She can be quite an
That's enough questions.
Okay.
I had a few questions, Commissary.
By all means.
No reason to show him my— Do you know who—
No.
What do you make of this?
Not sure.
Right. I don't need to What do you think of—
Be careful with that.
No. Are you familiar?
I believe.
Yes, exactly.
Wait.
I can't say— What do you make of this?
No, I.
Looks that way. Did you know—
I wouldn't say so. He and my son were playmates as children, but they grew apart in their teens. Haven't talked to Carl myself for many years.
What do you think of Gabriel?
My nephew is a fine officer. He's a law and order kind of person. Stern, but fair.
Oh, law enforcement runs in the family.
I wish, but so far, Gabriel and I are the only ones. I've been trying to get my son to join the force for years. All he cares about is girls and fishing. Suppose it could be worse. At least he brings home a fresh trout every now and then.
Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Me? Oh, I've been doing this. I'm married.
What's your opinion?
I respect George, yes. When I'm right, she has my...
Did you know Maya Strand?
Not at all.
What do you think of Dr. Pearson?
Oh, he's a treated my knee.
What do you think of Walter?
He may be a little strange, that...
That's all I need.
Very well.
Hello again, Gabriel.
Hey there, can I be of assistance?
What do you make—
Some kind of...
Yeah, that's my theory. What do you know about—
It's some fringe...
Yeah,
Right.
sort of.
Understood.
What do you think of this?
I'd stick with the gun, ma'am.
I found this in one of the drawers in the office.
Oh, well,
I found this—
not sure. But it...
Maybe they did—
Yeah, could...
Do you know— Do you know who the—
Too hard to...
What do you think—
I have opinions about how he does...
What do you think of—
The commissary is the only one at the state, but my impression of her is good.
What's your opinion?
Do you mean
Is there
I think he's a...
But—
Between you and me, he kind of rubs me the wrong way. It's almost like the recent deaths have cheered him up, but as I said...
I understand. What do you think of—
Oh, he's great.
Yeah?
You have no idea.
All right.
Good luck out.
Hey, Sven,
Yeah?
do you recognize... You know him.
Yeah, I remember him. Most people just ignore me, but he always says hi. Nice guy.
How often would you say he was here?
At least on a weekly basis, but I work in many other buildings too, so it's hard to say.
Got it. What can you tell me about him?
Just this one thing. He came up to me and asked about the electricity in apartment 113. He wondered if it was possible to get more power.
Odd. Did he say what for?
No. I told him to take it up with the residential office. There are strict quotas. He said he would bring it up with the tenant, a friend of his.
Okay. Do you know anything about the tenant?
Nope. Discreet, whoever it is. No idea who lives there.
All right, thanks. What do you think of this?
Looks intentionally vague, like they didn't want the wrong person to accidentally read it.
Yeah, that's my guess too. Any idea of what it means?
Oh, really? Sorry.
I don't want to share that. I don't think he... I don't need to What do you make of this?
Looks like a reminder of some kind, but I can't make sense of it.
Do you know any...
Nope.
What about...
Maybe. Haven't heard the name Carl, but then again...
Do you know any...
Nothing but a shame what happened to Maya, though.
What's your opinion?
Seems to take his job seriously. Now,
What's your opinion?
He's all right.
Do you know any...
She doesn't mince... I heard she used to be a
What do you think...
Funny guy.
Thanks. You can...
Alrighty.
Nothing. Guess no one's home. Locked. Some kind of code lock. Looks disconnected. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. I copied the information onto a loose page from my notebook. I don't see how... Katarina Berg. No, this note... I had some more things to ask.
Shoot.
Do you know who Katarina Berg is?
I don't recognize that name. Nope.
That's an...
Okay.
Hello again.
Hey there.
All right, I'm off.
Good luck. Hey there.
Do you know who...
Doesn't sound...
I've got...
We have a guy...
All right. No, this... What do you make of...
Some kind of...
Yeah, that... All right, I'm off.
Good luck out there.
I had a few...
By all means.
Do you know...
Sorry,
That's all I need.
Very well.
I don't have anything. I don't have an. I don't have any business in the school. Hi again.
Hey there.
Do you know who Katerina Berg is?
Katerina Berg.
I'm off.
Bye bye.
Looks like an. Yeah, it's probably likely that we're dealing with the same Katerina in both of these cases. This was used as a book. It reads, Consul PW. Doesn't appear. Hey, Sven?
Yeah?
Do you know who Katerina Berg is?
Sounds familiar. That could be someone who lives here, but I'm not sure.
No, this note is just a. Thanks.
Alrighty.
Some kind of code lock. Yeah. That action doesn't seem. That combination makes no sense. No use. It's locked. That combination make. That combination. That action doesn't seem. Hey, Sven?
Yeah.
I need to get inside apartment 113. Can you help?
Sure, you can borrow this master key. Don't leave with it, though. I'll need it later.
Okay, thanks. Thanks. You can get back to work.
Alrighty.
Huh. Katerina Berg. Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katerina Berg. Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. This was used as a bookmark in the book I found. It reads, Katerina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now.
This was used as a book. It reads, Console P. Katarina Berg. Katarina Berg, born February.
Hi, Doofus. You're registered.
I'm sure I have everything I need for the door code. I just need to figure out the exact numbers. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 50. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd. Katarina Berg, born February. It's a bloody photo. He's holding hands with the woman, but she's wearing a I don't want to shoot that. Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means she's been in Nordson for 2 years. Katarina Berg. Born February 2nd, 56 AR. Wow, a code and a fingerprint? These people have absurd safety concerns. The door code is taken care of, but now I need somebody's finger. Unless I can trick the scanner somehow. Here's your key back. Thanks for lending it to me.
You're welcome. Happy to help.
Nice and thick. Maybe if it was Carl's finger.
Hey, what's that?
I just need a quick mold of one of his fingers. Thought I'd use this clay here.
I suppose that's fine.
All right, this should work. I'll go and add some water. Okay, hopefully this can fool the scanner. I got rid of the clay mold. No more use for it. How on earth did they manage to assemble all of this undetected? This is highly illegal. I'll have to report it as soon as I finish the murder investigation. Some kind of live output of technical information. I can't make sense of it. Some kind of large tank. Looks like it opens. I wonder what's inside. There's a valve on this pipe here, labeled O2. Not sure what to do with it. Big enough for 2 people. Recently used. Looks like someone is expecting. Odd-looking thing. No idea what it's for. bottle of molding, a razor. That combination makes some kind of... Oh, just my luck. Like getting in here wasn't hard enough. This was used as a... It reads, Consul Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR. Katarina Berg, born February... This was used as a bookmark. It reads, Consul PW, think new Katarina. It's a bloody photograph of Carl. He's holding him. She's wearing... Katarina Berg. She was likely in some... Carl, based on what I found, so...
Hi, Doofus. You're registered now. Go try it out. Remember how you totally flipped the day I first came to North?
Katarina Berg, born February 2nd, 56 AR. Immigrated to Nordson on May 13th, 80 AR, which means this was used as a bookmark. It reads, Consul PW, think new Katarina. There's a letter here. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alias? It's pretty ironic, since you're the least prudent person I know. JK. Anyhow, I'm sitting here alone, and it all feels so surreal. It's hard to believe that it won't be long now before we can let her out. She's ours, but not really. She truly belongs to the world. Bigger than the both of us, greater than the sum of our parts. Yeah, I can hear you saying, enough with the melancholy, Carl. We're so close now, we should be ecstatic. Anyway, I'm leaving this letter because I'm going away for a couple of weeks. My father passed away. I just got word and, well, I need to deal with things in the village. I'll be okay. We'll talk as soon as I get back. Love, Carl. The letter is dated about a month ago. Hey, Kata. Or should I use your new alien? Anyhow, she's bigger than— Yeah, anyway, I'll be okay. This valve likely adjusts the oxygen mentioned in the console output, but I'm not sure if I— My God. I'm not sure how I feel about this. What the—
It's not too late. There'd be sacrifices, but it'd be worth it.
That was unsettling. They did warn me about the side effects. I hope that was just a brief glitch in my blue. I need to go and report these findings to Stina. But I should probably make sure the tank is stable first. I don't like that blinking red light over there. Ugh, it's stuck. A razor sharp. I don't see how— I don't see— No point. It's rusted stuck. All right, it's loose now. It won't turn any further. It won't turn any further. The womb tank is closed. It won't turn any further. It won't turn any further. Looks like something is missing here. It won't turn any... It's not... The heart rate looks good now. I'll keep the valve in this position. All right. Agent England, reporting in.
Oh, there you are. How was your first day?
Well, it turns out that the second victim, Carl, was up to something. And whatever they were doing, I'm sure it's somehow connected to the killings.
Well, you got yourself one juicy case here. Those two lovebirds of yours just turned a double homicide into an anti-terrorism effort.
Shit, you're right. Do we need to call for backup?
Nah. You can always call in the local cops if anything big goes down.
I suppose. So how active is the Conduit these days, anyway? From what I was taught at the Academy, they're practically a non-threat now.
Sure, we caught some of their head honchos, blew up a few strongholds, but it's hard to wipe out an ideology. All it takes is for a single book to remain in circulation, an idea to spring to life, and we're all back to square one.
While that may be, censorship isn't the answer. Dialogue and compromise is the key to true progress.
We've got an idealist in the ranks. Trust me, zealots like them can't be reasoned with.
I hope I'm not prying, but have you dealt with them personally?
Yes, I have, and we'll leave it at that.
Sure. I found a functional womb tank in the apartment at Mimir Road. It had a living unborn child inside.
Oh. Artificial wombs are highly illegal. I'll have to notify our superiors.
There's more, Councilwoman. The tank fluid had traces of blue.
Really? Now, how the hell did they get that? Any concentrated vials?
Not that I could see.
Be on the lookout. They might have a stash somewhere.
I will. I wonder how the child fits into their agenda.
Good question, ain't it? Want to hazard a guess?
It's gotta be some kind of experiment, right?
Bingo. These people are fanatics. That's what they do.
So, what will happen to the child then?
That's not for you to worry about. I'll get word to the city, and they'll send someone within a week or so. Meanwhile, I'll have the apartment put under surveillance. I'll get someone discreet, in case the Lady of the Hour returns.
Understood.
So, what are your thoughts on the killer?
One possibility is that this is simpler than we think. Just some kind of relationship drama.
Could be. Either way, finding this gal who was hot and heavy with Carl should be your next task.
Agreed. I'll do my best to track her down tomorrow.
Good. Dismissed, Agent.
Hey, pretty girl. Time to wake up.
Huh? Who's that?
It's me, silly. Who else? Were you expecting other men in your bedroom?
Oh, Alex. I had the strangest dream. I was on a murder case far away. In Nordsund, of all places.
Ooh, exciting. Was I there too?
No. You were gone. I didn't care much for that part.
Well, I'm here now. I thought I'd check on how you're doing.
Oh, you know me. Always trying to figure myself out.
Ain't that the truth? Sorry for waking you. I just needed to hear your voice.
That's all right. I'm gonna go back to sleep now. Good night, Alex.
Good night, Vera.
And I thought dreaming of Alex was a thing of the past. Might as well get rid of some of that clutter from yesterday. No point in carrying all that junk around. Ugh, my head. Something is happening. Whoa.